Hello everyone! My favorite part of the holidays is gathering with my family and experiencing the Christmas traditions that we have every year during the holiday season. Even if this means seeing some of my family virtually, it's still something that I am looking forward to because it is a very special part of this year, seeing our family and our loved ones. I also really look forward to the tradition of seeing my grandparents, especially after opening gifts. We always gather together for a Christmas lunch, and it is my favorite. I look forward to it every year, being able to spend that special time with them. I think a relationship between grandparents and grandchildren is super special, and that is why I am excited to introduce to you guys the Wages Foster Grandparents program that we have here in Goldsboro, North Carolina. The Wages Foster Grandparent program provides the special relationship that grandchildren and grandparents often share by these volunteers offering a mentorship, and they volunteer their time to really help shape our next generation of kids. And I think it's a really awesome program, especially for kids with special needs, to have that grandparent and that mentor in their life. If you are interested in this at all, feel free to keep watching this video. We have provided a video from the Wages Foster Grandparent program, and it will tug on your heartstrings and remind us how important our relationship with our grandparents really are, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I will see you later and enjoy the video.
The Wages Foster Grandparent program provides volunteer opportunities for seniors 55 and older. Foster grandparents are tutors, mentors, role models, and friends to children. These volunteers serve at 14 schools, child care centers, and Head Start centers throughout the county. We sat down with 3 foster grandparents to learn more about this amazing program.
As of August of this year, I'll be a foster grandparent for 11 years.
I have been a foster grandparent since 2010.
This is my first year. I started in May last year.
I had retired back in 2000, and I had a little grandson born in 2001. So I stayed home and took care of him until he was in about the 2nd grade. And after that, I thought to myself, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of this house. That's because it's just, you do your work by 9:30, you finish.
A friend of ours from church was involved with a senior companion program, and he knew about both programs. And he told my husband about both programs initially, because my husband had a brain aneurysm and was recovering, was doing very well, but he couldn't hold down this type of job he had always had. So he thought it would be a good thing for him. So through that connection is how I got involved in it.
I was retired like in 2014. I went to church and sing in the choir and stuff like that. But I needed something else. I got tired of just not having a purpose. So I wanted to refire. So I'm refired in the school system.
The foster grandparent program actually deals with not only preschool, but toddlers and, even infants, all the way up to 2nd grade.
So you teach them how to write, you teach them how to color in the lines and tie their shoes, and sometimes they come in and they seem to have a meltdown, and you give them a big hug and talk to them softly,
You find children that struggles really hard to try to remember from day to day what they learn, but as time go on through the year, they begin to catch up and they begin to function. They begin to feel a lot better about themselves when they know something. And when they learn, they really take pride in what they have learned. And they'll look at you, Grandma, you really helping me. And it makes me feel good to know that I can help them.
My favorite part is seeing that light bulb go off over the child's head. It's just like one that you're working with them, you're telling them the same thing, and all of a sudden, wow, you can just see it on their faces when they're reading, and all of a sudden they could read a book that they didn't realize they could read, but they could, or doing math, And all of a sudden they do the whole page and it's correct. And that just expression is just amazing.
And seeing like when they first come in and they don't know how to write and color, and then you see them like mid-year and they know how to do these things and how they grow. You teach them manners and how to share and stuff like that, and watching them learn that is so rewarding to me.
And it gives you something when you get up in the morning. It gives you something to look forward to, knowing you will be able to help somebody that day. And as for their future, I think it'll put a big impression on their life, because a lot of them, they don't forget you. You may see them later on in life and they run up to you, hey grandma, hey grandma. And I mean, it makes you feel good to know that you can help somebody like that.
I even had one little girl this year that would come up to me and she said, oh, I miss my grandma. And I would just hug her and I would talk to her and I would say, I'll be your grandma until time for you to go home. And then you can go see the other grandma.
I was telling a lady today in class that this is one of the most rewarding things that I've done in my life. The kids are so loving, and I just feel like you need somebody to impart into them, you know, because their parents don't always have time to talk to them or love on them. So I just love it. I love doing that.
If you are interested in becoming a foster grandparent or need more information, please call or visit online today.